Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you around a little job that I'm just about to start. So this is a property that I own. I have had a tenant in here for around 5 to 6 years now, but the tenant's moved on and the property is not in that bad shape really, but it does need some work just to bring it back up to a lettable standard or a saleable standard. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the property yet. So what we're going to be doing is just walking around the property and looking at the jobs that need doing, and this will also give you a bit of an idea of some of the videos that are to come in the coming weeks and months on this channel. Okay, so without further ado, I will see you in the property. Okay, so here we are, and as we go through the front door, we're into a little porch area which leads into the living room, and the first problem we're going to see in here is the chimney breast. We can see a big damp patch there. Now, I think that most of this issue is moisture coming down the chimney, so I think a cap or a cowl, I think it's called, for the chimney pot is going to sort this out. However, I will be stripping this off and replastering, so it's going to be battened and foil backboarded, so there will be a video on that. Also under here you can see the gas and the electrics. Now, the electrics in particular are very old. I think the property is going to need a rewire. So when all the chasing out's done for the rewiring, I'm probably going to be skimming that back in or plastering it or filling it somehow. So there'll be some videos on that. And here we are in the kitchen, which is, as you can see, a very small kitchen. However, this is a back-to-back property. The kitchen's not in bad shape, but we do have this one problem here where the right door on this wall unit is just sagging down, but you can see I can just push that up and resolve that issue. And I think the main problem here is the bracket on the wall here. As you can see, it's kind of hanging off a little bit, so that will need fixing. So I'll probably make a little video about that as well, just showing you how I resolved that issue. But all in all, the kitchen's looking pretty decent, I think. It's in reasonably good shape, nice and clean looking tiles there. It probably needs a little lick of paint here, and on the architraves as well, just need tidying up. But apart from that, not too bad. Okay, so then back into the living room, we have the entrance door on the porch here. This is going to be replaced, so there will be some videos of me rehanging a new door. And also this door to the bottom of the stairs. They're just quite old and beaten up, these doors. They've had a lot of layers of paint on them. There's all kind of cracks and gaps in the woodwork, and I just don't think they're resalvageable, to be honest. So I'm just going to replace them. Essentially, I will be hanging two doors, so there will be quite detailed tutorials on how that's done. If that's something you want to learn, then definitely tune in for that video. Okay, so up we go to the first floor, and it's very much the same. The decoration isn't too bad up here. Everything will be redecorated, by the way. I'm going to have a decorator come through and repaint the entire place just to smarten it up and just remove all the kind of grubby little marks on the walls. Just freshen everything up really. But I mean, in general, it's not in that bad shape. Okay, so the only thing that really needs sorting out in here is the boiler, which you can see here. This boiler's around 17 years old. I am currently in the process of getting a couple of quotes on this to have that replaced, so that's going to be getting replaced over the next couple of weeks. Obviously I will not be doing that myself, nor will I be doing anything with the electrics. You always want to hire professionals to do those kind of jobs. Gas, electric, definitely don't want to be messing about with that. Okay, so around the landing here on the first floor, and we come to the bathroom, and the bathroom's not in terrible condition. It does need a lick of paint, the radiator needs painting, but the actual suite itself's not in bad condition. So I'm probably not going to actually replace anything in here. It's going to be more of a case of, adding new silicone around the bath and the sink, cleaning up the tiles and the grout, little lick of paint on the walls. And then also the floor down here is a little bit grubby. And there are also some stains as well, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get up. So I'll probably replace the lino here. Okay, so out we go and up to the second floor. So there's only one major job to do up here really, and this is the side wall, basically the same wall as the chimney breast right in front of us there. And the reason that needs sorting out is the dabs are actually showing through from the dot and dab plasterboard on that wall, and it's not actually moisture that's coming through, it's the dabs are just cold bridging from the solid stone wall, and they're extremely cold, so when condensation settles on them, it's causing like damp patches on the wall. I will show you that in a second, and I'll just show you another slight issue that we have out here, which is, I'll just move down because it's quite dark here, I'll just get a bit more light. But you can actually see that we have the paper peeling away on the ceiling. So there must be a slight issue with the roof here. I don't think it's anything major because, to be honest, it's not damp to the touch at the minute. But it needs looking at. And if you just look now, you can actually see these dab marks on the wall here. So you can see them just here. And essentially, the more condensation in the air, the darker these become. I don't think it can be fixed. So these are just going to have to be stripped off. Again, batten, fallback board, and replastered. So there's going to be some interesting videos there. So hopefully you're going to enjoy watching me carry out these little jobs. And who knows, maybe I'll make a little bit of profit out of this project, whether that's remortgaging it to rent it back out or selling the property. We'll just have to see how that goes. And on that note, I will see you in the next video.